Fact and follow-up segment tonight. Trial of Fort Hood killer is underway in Texas. Opening statement set to begin August 6th. As you may know, Major Nidal Hassan massacred 13, wounded 32 others because he believes Allah wanted him to do that. Scores of eyewitnesses saw Nidal carry out the killings, yet he has pleaded not guilty. And here's something else hard to believe. Since the day he pulled the trigger, Hassan has been paid $278,000 by the U.S. military. Let's now explain why Judge Jeanine authored the big new novel, Clever Fox. So why is this killer being paid by us? Because under the Code of Military Justice, he has to be paid. If he's found guilty, then there will be a suspension of his pay. Does he have to pay us back if he's found guilty? You know what? I think we should sue him. But here's the bottom line. It's not so much about him. It's about all those individuals that he shot. No. It is about him. And it's about the Military Code of Justice. Everybody knows he committed these crimes. He has a right to plead not guilty, but it's a farce. But, you know, Bill, you make too much sense. It would make perfect sense if he had to pay us back for the money we're giving him. All right, I've never been in the military, but isn't there a conduct unbecoming or something like that? Isn't there a way to suspend payments to the military when they do something so outrageous or egregious like this man? Well, $278,000 since he pulled the trigger. Come on. Right, but the problem is that unless they change the Code of Military Justice, and there is talk now. Shouldn't they? I absolutely agree they should. He's given every benefit of the doubt. He's the shooter. It's not like we don't know it's him. Right. And so they should change the code somewhat, that there is a power to suspend pay, and then if he were acquitted, he could get the back pay. Or as in this case, then recoup it. Yeah, because we're never going to get that money back, ever. It's outrageous. So the Military Code of Justice should re-examine that, I believe. Right. On the same topic, Zimmerman's lawyers say they haven't been paid. Roll the tape.
Have you guys been paid?
No. No, I would like to be one day. I truly would.
But what with all these funds, these George Zimmerman defense funds, et cetera, where did all that money go?
Went to fund the defense, and most importantly, to fund George.
What does that mean? But fund the defense means pay you, right?
No. We haven't gotten a penny.
All right. So the Zimmerman Defense Fund. I don't know how. Do you know how much money they've taken in? I don't know.
I think in the beginning it was.
They got a lot of money in the beginning.
Over 100,000. I remember that.
So let's assume it's in the six figures. Right. And he says that just the defense alone, bringing in the expert witnesses, you got to pay for them. Yes. All right. And then doing all the paperwork and all of the depositions and all of that, it costs money. That these guys haven't been paid. But it's worth it to them, is it not, for the publicity and all of that? Isn't it? Mark O'Mara should thank George Zimmerman, because the publicity that he got, and I'll tell you, Bill, as a judge watching him, he is one smooth lawyer. He's comfortable in a courtroom. He knows the law. He's respectful. And I also think that he truly believed that his client was not guilty, and the jury agreed with him. On the other hand, Don West didn't come across as well as Mark O'Mara did. He was a little more testy. The joke ruined it right from the start. He was very combative with the judge, didn't show a lot of respect. But I think Mark O'Mara's been catapulted to the national scene. Okay, so it's worth it for him to do this gratis so he can prosper in the future. Now, going forward, though, Zimmerman's going to have to do a civil suit defense. And again, I guess he'll get a lawyer that is going to defend him and take some money, I guess, out of the defense fund if that's up and running. Right. And then there may be civil rights beef. Right. Right. There's a lot more coming down the pike, and I don't know what, if any, money Zimmerman has. Apparently none at this point. Well, you wouldn't. So, the lawyer would wipe you out in 2 weeks. Right. Any of us. Regular fund. That's right. All right. So, and then there's finally a case in Tennessee. Middle school teacher, put her face up there, she is, convicted of having sex with a 16-year-old student and a 17-year-old student. She gets 6 months. What do you think? Outrageous. Outrageous. I prosecuted these cases. I would never let anyone in my office take a plea bargain like this. What you've got are 15 counts of statutory rape, and then you've got additional counts of sexual battery. She could have faced a minimum of 3 years and multiply however many rapes there were. But this prosecutor says, it was really a good resolution, 6 months. Are you kidding? 6 months in jail? Well, the prosecutor said she has a clean record. So what? And the ages of the boys were, 16 and 17. You know what? Some states, 16, that's the age of consent.
Yeah, but not in this state, and that's the point.
No, not in this state.
She's being treated differently because she's a woman.
So you, Judge Jeanine Pirro, would have given her...
I would have done at least multiplied the minimum several times by at least the number of victims, and 6 months is hogwash.
So are you talking 15 years for this?
Yeah, I'm talking at least 10 years. Yeah. Why are men punished more severely than women?
Well,
if we want equal justice, which seems to be the topic of the day these days, it should be the same for women as it is for men.
All right. The book. What's the name of the book again?
Clever Fox. About Danny Fox.
That's a character that the judge has created. It's a good book. I give you a blurb for it. Right? Check it out when we get right back.